Dạ từ tim mình
Hey, hello everyone. Good evening. How are you all? I'm audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hi, this side Prem. So we'll wait for the few, give me for 5 minutes more. Let's wait for the other people, then we'll start, okay? Just to wait for the more 5 minutes. Yeah. Hi everyone. So this side Prem, yeah, we'll start, okay? So first we'll start with the introductions and meanwhile I'll let people get joins. Okay. So one by one, I will take first your introduction, then I will introduce myself, and then we will set the context for our content and training programs. And I will address before that if you have any questions. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah, Vidya, could you please go ahead with your introduction? Just high level, I just need what's your background, how many years experience you have, and how much you will rate yourself in Python and Pandas.
Okay, hi. Uh, I'm Vidya from Tampa, Florida. I have a master's degree in electronics. I don't have any previous experience, and I know SQL, Excel. That's it. I don't know Python.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much,
Yeah.
Divya, for introduction. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you see.
Hello everyone, I'm from Logan, Utah. I did my master's in management information systems and I have studied Python and pandas in data mining. So I know like a good amount of stuff and these things, but I still think like I'm not that good in Python.
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate. Yeah, Vaisaki.
Hi everyone, this is Baisaki. I have completed my MBA in Business Analytics recently. I am from Massachusetts, and I have 7 years of experience working for various companies. Right now, I'm looking for analyst positions, and in Python, I do not have much knowledge. I am very new to Python, so I think this session is going to help me, understand about Python and its uses.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Vaisaki. Yeah, got me. I think we are not able to hear you. But, yeah. Um, Exactly. Uh, yeah, Prince.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Hi, I'm Prinsa. I'm a recent graduate from University of Texas. Um, I did my master's in information system, and I have some knowledge of Python. I'll rate myself like 5. I have taken introductory class. I did Python. I have knowledge of pandas during data science, and I've done some web scraping projects on my own as well.
Great. For web scraping, which library you have used? Selenium
Uh,
or
Beautiful soup.
okay, BS4. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sai.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
This is Sai Prahlad. I'm from St. Peter's University. I'm doing my master's in data science. I can rate that I'm in intermediate level of Python, SQL, and Excel as well. So that's what my intro is.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Sai. Yeah, Salman.
Hi, sir. How are you? I'm Salman. I did my master's in electrical engineering in Cloud Atlantic University. I can manage like out of 100, I can manage like 60 to 70% of Python because I did like 3 or 4 subjects related to Python, like kind of intro to data science and deep learning kind of stuff. So I can manage like 60 to 70%.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, Santi.
Hi, I hope everyone hear me. I
Yeah.
have a bachelor degree in computer science and engineering. I had around 5 years of experience in India and had a gap now. I joined one of the volunteer job and I had some knowledge in Python, SQL, and Excel, and I can say I completed like 2 project with the use of SQL, Excel, and Tableau Power BI. For Python, I could say I have basic knowledge of Python. I implemented few during the data cleaning process. Yeah, but not much, not in the web scraping level. Yeah, I hope I can learn
Yeah.
here. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Santi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarif.
Hello everyone. So I completed my master's just right now in December. I graduated with master's in computer science and information system, and I know a little bit like a basic knowledge of Python, SQL, Microsoft Power BI, just a little bit, like not like intermediate level, but like basic knowledge I have.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Sarif. Yeah, Gautami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I think Gautami, you some issue with your mic. If all done or anyone left? Yeah, Sulav. I think your introduction is ready.
Hello everyone. My name is Sulabh Dahal. I just graduated with Masters in Information Systems this December, and yeah, I'm just trying to get a job as data analyst.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Okay. Then we'll start. Thank you very much for your introduction. So most of the people like very initial stage in Python. Okay, and yeah, that's sound perfect. So we'll go with the very basic to very medium level, which are required for data cleaning and scraping as well as in some sort of the scripting also. Okay. So before starting, I will introduce myself. So this myself, Prem Upadhyay, having 8 years of experience as a data analysis. Currently, I'm leading the team data analysis. Currently, I'm working our major core area. We have ETL in-house ETL product. So I lead that product end to end because we are initially using Informatica and Azure, but our business problem is very complex. So those are the tools not able to cope up with that business logic and that scenario which we are trying to. We have built in-house tool, and then I worked end to end in building pipeline for government e-invoice, electrical invoice, which is launched in 2020, 1st October, which is eligible for the customer having 500 crores of turnovers. So I involved building that pipelines to flow the data from government to our GSP2 and our ASP and ASP to customers. So I was involved in that. I connected with a lot of ERP, SAP, Tally, Oracles, and many APIs, SOAP API and REST API as well as. Okay. And then I was involved in uh, invoice PDF documentation classification or extracting the data. I use PyTestRed and Amazon TestRed libraries also. Amazon provide paid version of extracting the PDF images documents. So we use for higher accuracy Amazon TestRed as well as we tried with the Google TestRed also and build a pipeline to extract any image, any invoice, identify their HSN code and the fraud analytics we have done. So we identify using HSN code, GSTN number. We call some government API to verify if GSTN is active or suspended or it's wrong or it's a fraud invoice. And based on that, we'll call government API to file those data to government portal. And these are the my like things I have done. So in my all 8 year and having very good end-to-end implementation in web scraping side because we scrap a lot of government website because some API government give as a paid open source also, but there are some information which are required in business or government not provide, but only on their portal it's visible. So we build a lot of scrapping, even for RERA data also we build a scrapping and any web automations. For example, if you want to download, I was in a project, notice management. In that project, company get the notice from the government, right? So we need to download the notice. So this automations, it's take a lot of time, everyone, because one company have if they have business in all the state, that means they have to log in all the state and download. So we built some automations, login and downloading the respective notice and reading the notice and via email connector, mail to particular customer saying that, yeah, you got this of the notice and this is the date. So I was implemented that also end to end. So that's all about myself. And now here we'll take questions one by one before starting. So any questions related to if you want to ask how we work, right? And in terms of right, and yeah, if talk about the technology, Python, Pandas, NumPy, and Django REST APIs. These are the like core area which I have worked a lot, and then visualization. Not too much on Power BI Tableau because I have good team. They have very good hands-on experience. But yeah, some medium level, right? So yeah, I worked. Currently, I'm leading the team, so I didn't get much chance on the tools. Basically, I'm involved in core designing, system designing, table designing, procedure and event designing, and reporting tables, and setting the pipeline, and what cloud services we require to set up that pipeline. So that's all about myself. So yeah, open questions. Yeah, you can go ahead one by one. Anyone have any questions? You can ask like Pythons, how we are going, pandas, what we are going to cover, right? Any questions, okay, before we start. So I just want set a clear for our training program for 10 days, right? Clear agenda. Yes, Anti.
In all these 10 days, if you're, giving the learnings, are we going to side by side? Are we going to work side by side, whichever you're teaching?
Uh, could you please just a little bit more
I
explain
mean,
your yeah.
is it like we have to also work on the same time, opening up the Jupyter notebook and
Yeah. Yes,
uh,
definitely. See, agenda of this training, you need to do
mhm.
a lot of things.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
see, on YouTube, you will see a lot of things. If you want to go with the one way, there is much better than material on YouTube. Okay, not me. So here agenda is what I will focus more on your notebook. I will see how you write, what you do wrong, right? So I can correct you. And I will review your definitely notebook every day. So whenever we start tomorrow, whatever the set of assignments, I will see everyone notebook, right? How you done, what is the correct way, right? And so totally on both way. Most of the topic I will cover initially basic level, which is very much required, right? In what are the different types of operator, which operator we use a lot, which data structure, from which problem, which data structure we identify. See, again, for interview, I'm telling most of the questions you will get behavior level, okay, and SQL level. Python pandas, you will get some high level questions. For example, uh, could you please tell me, have you built any scripting in your like whatever experience you're going to mention, and how you clean the data? What are the approach you choose to clean the data, right? What happen if there is a data is missing? What are the possible way to fill those gaps? How you remove the unwanted row and duplicate? What's your parameter to decide on that? So these are the things will be there in interview, not like what is operator, what is a list and tuple. No. Why we
Yeah.
are learning? Because to survive in market, to build any script, to build any cleaning approach or anything, at least one Python is a very good, right? For any scripting and any type of like cleaning and all, right? So that is the reason this is very important. Python and then pandas. So from
Okay.
pandas, we'll start with the projects. From Python, I will give very small things to do.
Okay. Thank
Okay, I
you.
hope this. Okay, thank you. Yeah, anyone? Any questions?
So Prem, I had a question. So, whatever are the required softwares or whatever we are supposed to download in order to, proceed with the assignments and projects, so that information you'll be sharing.
Yes, yes. I will sharing a link also, and we will
Okay,
download in session only. If
okay,
someone have system issue or compatibility, so I will provide some video. You need to just watch it and install it. Still, you have problem. So every day, and first 15 minutes, I will address any issue right related to installations or any setups.
okay,
Yeah. So those things, yeah, definitely I will take this up.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Next questions. Anyone? No questions? Okay, cool, perfect. Uh, okay, then we'll start with Python. Okay, so our agenda is what we will target basic Python. Okay. If I talk about the basic Python, just see there are two types of Python. Okay. Basic and then it's advanced Python. Okay. Now, advanced Python is very much required for the what? Those are the purely in development, right? Now we will focus what is required for data analysis and data engineer. Based on my experience, how much Python, how much pandas, how much NumPy we have to cover till now. I will focus uh, um, on that during the training. Okay. So 1 second, let me share my screen. Give me a minute. Let me know if my screen is visible to everyone. So I will quickly share one PPT. We will discuss about some basic Python theoretical concepts and we'll quickly move on the practical things. So let me know if my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here agenda is what we will try to understand what is Python, right? Why not other language, right? So there is a Scala, there is a Java, C++, C, right? Other programming language. Why only on Python? Difference between program and scripting language. See, Python is very good with the scripting. We if you build any scrapping automations, all come under the scripting things. Okay. And what is the history of Python, scope of Python? Why does people use the Python and installations? Here I will cover in installation, I will cover which ID we are going to use. So I will give a couple of options. I will give a PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, VS Code also. But I prefer mostly for Jupyter Notebook because most of the data cleaning and analysis work we do in Jupyter Notebook. So I will go with the Jupyter Notebook, but you have initially options. When we start with the Python, yeah, definitely Pandas, we will go with the only Jupyter Notebook. But for Python, you can use for PyCharm, VS Code, and either Jupyter Notebook. So all three installation, I will show you how to download, where to download, how to set up. Okay. Who use Python today? Okay. So I will cover this all. Nowadays, what company using Python for what purpose? What can I do with the Pythons and simple small codes? From here, I will quickly take the practicals. Okay. So what is the Python? So anyone just want to tell why we use only Python, not other programming language? Any benefits of Python over the other programming language? Anyone? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's very simple, easy to understand, and easy to write the code compared to other programming language.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's very important feature of Python. Easy to use. Okay, that type writing of Python is very similar to whatever you are writing English words. Okay, there is a
Yeah.
no complicated in syntax level. Then never put it's mandatory as a object oriented in most of the programming language. If you talk about the Java, right? So simplicity is very like ease in Python. Yeah. Any other points?
We don't need to define the data type for the variables here. Mostly when we assign the value, it will become a data type for that variable.
Perfect. Yes. Uh, Let me go to the quickly on my notebook. So I will explain this feature. Okay. My Jupyter notebook is visible, right? To everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So don't worry about the installation, right? I will take your installation when we start with some work. Meanwhile, I will show you on one by one. I will take the feature and practically I will show you here. Okay. See, first feature is what Python is simple. How you can say that Python is simple? Because I will show you something. See, if you want to do 5 plus 2, right? And you just want to print this one. So you can see that's 7. Okay. That simple Python. No need to declare anything, nothing, right? You can simply do all your maths calculation here only. Okay. See. Okay. If you want to print something, write any message, you can just print it here. Okay, let me increase my font of notebook. I hope it's visible to everyone now.
Yes.
See, hello. Okay, so this is meaning of right here. Very easy to write a code in Python. No dependency. If you talk about the other language, now you have questions. What is complicated with? See, same message if you want to print in Java. Let's consider Java. You need to write your class name demo, right? Then you need to write here public static void main string string GS, and for that again you need to open close the bracket. Again here one bracket is required. See, I'm talking about the other language. Okay. Then again, and now you want to print. So here direct print option is not there. So there is a system dot out dot print ln. Then you will print that here hello. Okay. This is the like without this two you cannot do in Java, right? So it's a very like complicated also, and then you have to do you need to take care very lot of things, right? But in Python you see simply you just open any editor, just simply type for hello, it will print the hello for you. So this is what we are talking about, the simplicity as compared to the other programming language. Any questions here, anyone, on why Python is simple? If you want me to add one more scenario, so simply here, tomorrow you want to do comparison. If 5 is greater than 2, okay, then do this, print 5. So don't worry if those are the very starting in Python level. We'll go very detailed. Just for example, how simple it is. I'm showing this. So if else, right? Very simple, right? So you can see hi. Okay, because it's true inside here. Okay, so this way you can write very quickly in Python programs, right? But in the other language, it's a bit difficult. Okay, now we are going to talk about one more feature that is dynamically typed. No need to declare data type, right? So what is the meaning of data types? Okay, then first questions you will think, right? See, we have many data types. Integer. Anyone? Can you please tell me all data types? Integer.
String.
That. Float. Yeah, very good.
Float.
String.
Yeah, float, string.
String.
List.
Yeah. Just.
Tuple.
Tuple, right? See, I will divide these things in two parts. Once I will divide in collection, which collection means they have their own function, right? So, and one is what? Only purely data type. For example, if you talk about int, float, and yeah, string is also there, but again, string is a collections also. Complex is there. Complex is there, right? So these are the some basic, and this is a two common data types, int and float. What is the meaning of int and float? In other programming language, for example, you want to declare one variable. So variable, okay, and you want to declare the value 10. So you need to specify what is the type of that value, like this. So here you are saying a variable contain value 10, but its type is what? Integer. Okay, not required in Python because Python is a dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means what? If you write val is equal to 10 and you execute, right? So let me show you the type. Type val. See, it's saying integer. Now same thing I am writing here, dot 5. Again, and I execute it. See, it's saying float. Okay. Now I'm putting in the quotes, right? And it's saying string. That means this is a feature called as dynamically typed. Python automatically identify based on your value what type of value you are storing. Okay. Now let's any questions here? Let's come back to again the things. Don't worry, I will cover very detailed here. I just jump here to explain you what is dynamically typed. Okay, we'll cover in detail when we go with the operators and variable. Okay. Let's jump to the again PPT quickly. 1 second. Yeah, my PPT screen is visible to everyone. Hello.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, if you see, Python is also called as interpreter language. So Python programming languages as well as scripting. So both you can do, right? See, theory part I will quickly cover. Okay, anyone have questions? So because I do not want to spend here much time. Okay, these are the basic theory things. So here program and scripting, right? So if you build something, right, source code and it's compiled and execute some, it's come under the program. But if you build any script which support the programming language and which executes separate, it's come under the script. Okay, so we have both options, right? In Python, you can go with the program. You can come like frameworks which come under all your programs. Scripting, you can directly create a Python file for web scraping. Python file, just py file to automate any work. Okay. Now back to the history. What is the history of Python? So invented in Netherlands early 90s, Udo van Rossum. Python was conceived late. Means see, most of the people is thinking Java is the first, right? If you see the initial days, right, Python is started before the Java. Okay. And what is like from where this name is come? So there is one serial, Monty Python, right? Flying Circus from the TV show in Netherlands, named after Monty Python, right? So based on that name is derived, right? Python programming language. Now here, Guido van Rossum, inventor and creator of the Python. So worked in a very big company in Google and research based, right? And still continues working on the very good in Python newer version and libraries. Okay. Now, why Python created? What is the main reason? So in early days, right? So whatever the programming language is there, it's a very complex and system based programming language, right? If you see developed administrator, right? C is what taking too long, right? Doing these things, and there is a cell wouldn't work for a variety of reasons. So there are need of language that fill the gap, right, and support the ease of ease also, right? So so based on that, this language go to when Rosam trying to fill this gap, so started working on the Python language to build some language which support these things. What is the scope of Python, right? So you can use any science domain, right? And a system work, right? Unix, WebLogics, WebSpare, right? Unix, right? All the Linux commands. I will try to build a one script for you where you can automate all the Linux commands. So there is a library, subprocess, shutil. Using these two libraries, you can automate all the Linux commands. So we'll cover in during our training program. Okay. Also web scraping, web development. Yeah, there is a Flask and Django frameworks using web development you can do. Jython. Jython means what? Python can support Java also. You can connect to Java also. You can connect to C also. You can connect to Ruby. So they give a integrator, Jython, Cython, C stand for Cython. Then Ruby Python also. I will show you on their official portal. Testing script. For example, you want to build automation, right? You have any web application you want to build automation script. You can use Python with Selenium to automate any like test scenarios. Why do people use, right? So see, it's a free first things, right? And object oriented and support both procedure and object oriented, right? And indentations. So no bracket, just you need to follow the four space based on that. So uh, this is the main reason. And library is one of the powerful reason of using Python. If you ask me why we use in company, library. If same thing you try to build in other programming language, it will take 10 days. Same thing you can build in Python within 2 days. Okay. So whatever the like small work and like any types of automations, mostly we choose this Python programming language to sort it. If you, yeah, so powerful, you can see first feature is what dynamically types. Oh, I automatically decide their integer, string, whatever the types is there, right? Built-in type with the tool libraries. This is the one of the big power of the Python. Use libraries. Don't worry, I will tell you the difference between what is libraries, module, and what is the functions. Okay. Third party, like NumPy, SciPy, machine learning libraries, deep learning libraries, NLP, PySpark, which you use for the big data, all third parties libraries supported here. Memory management, take care, automatic, and it's portable. Portable means you interpreter, right? You can just use in different operating system. That is also called as platform independent. And here it's mixable, right? If you see, right, in writing a code in Python, right? And here it's same thing. No intermediate compiler link set up in C++. Python can compile automatically. Okay. So there is no need to call compiler. If you use other language, you need to call one more command to compile your code. After compile, you run your bytecode. In Python, internally take care. They create PYC file. Okay, I will show you how PYC file built. And don't worry, again, I will explain you what is compiler, what is interpreter, or what is bytecode. Okay, just let's cover theoretical things and we'll address those points. Easy to learn. Yeah, structure is very simple and very quickly people can grasp it. installing in Python. So now here we need to start with. So I will show you. So there are two types of Python. See, do not confuse with, right? One is going with a 2 point, one is going with a 3 point. So now question is what we are going to learn. Definitely we are going to learn 3, not 2. See, still in industry there are a few projects going on which is version 2. 3 not provide any backward compatibility to 2. That means whatever syntax you will write in Python 3, it will not work in Python 2. Very careful. Many times you will search any syntax on Stack Overflow or old websites. Sometimes they give this. Okay. So I will tell you how to identify this code is from Python 2. So even I will show you the official version of both from official website. Uh okay, that's okay. So what is this? Who use the Python? So many big company, Google, Intel, Cisco, right? In YouTube, use for a lot of their service, right? So that's okay. You can explore this on nowadays. A lot of companies are using, right? What I can do with the Python, right? Set some programming, graphical programming, interpret scripting, component integration, database programming, and all data science stuffs and works. Okay, simple codes. Okay, perfect. So anyone, any questions on this theoretical? Any points you need to ask? So please go ahead with your questions now. Yeah, any questions? Just theoretical things. I quickly little bit I explain. So anyone have questions? Any specific questions? I will address. Otherwise, we will move to the setup first Python. Again, I will cover. If you see my notebook here, I will cover everything. What is compiler? What is Java? What is Python? Everything, right? And where we use. So if no question, then we'll go ahead. I hope everyone are clear. Any questions? No? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can call me Prem. Okay, that's Prem. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Now let's go to the setups. Okay. So what is the official website? See, if you need any help, if you want to get any updates related to Python, just visit only this site. No need to go on W3 School. Yeah, sometimes for syntax related, that's okay. For any major updates, go here. This is the official website. I'm sharing the link in chat. Okay, so this is the official website. See, those are the few user, right? Windows need to download and set up. Okay, for Mac and Linux, you already get inbuilt Python. Okay, so just to check your terminal and type Python 3, you will get there are already some set of pre-installed Python. But those are the window user, you need to download from here. What is the latest version? Python 3.12. You can use this also. That's not a problem. But see, when we work in industry, we never go with the latest version directly because we use lot of libraries. Okay, that library is not compatible with the latest version. So we go 3 step back. For example, it's 3.11. We mostly use 3.9 or 10. Okay, so most of the libraries compatible because they um, like take some time to build a compatible library with this. Okay, so very careful when you are building with the projects. Either you go with the latest libraries, or if you want to use some older libraries, might be not compatible with the latest version. But for this session, you can go with the any version. I'm fine with the 3.12 also, 10 also, 9 also. Okay. And from here you can download, right? If you want to see all the release, you can simply click here. You will get all the release. Okay. So here you will get all the release based on that. From here you can download your based on whatever the Python version you want to install. Okay. Now this is what about the Python. Okay. Now tomorrow, if anyone have to read anything, so you just click on the documentations. Here you can download Python docs. This will give all detailed documents about the Python. Okay. Otherwise, you can go in developers guides. Just click on the developer guides. Here they will guide you everything, right? Workflow and everything, right? How you do. But And if you want to take basic tutorial, so I think here is tutorial option is there. Okay. So anything you want to learn, they will give a very good example. For example, dictionary. See, they will provide everything related to dictionary. Okay. Looping techniques in dictionary and everything. Okay. So we'll take this while when we explore these collections. Okay. Now this is all about the Python 3. So now your questions, what about the Python 2, right? We can see same release 2.0. So these are the release of Python 2. So what is the latest? Sorry. So if you click here, all the release, right? So these are the related to all the Python, right? Which is not in our scope, but yeah, for your interest, you can explore more on Python 2. There is a no compatibility between Python 2 and Python 3. There is a big difference syntax wise. Okay. Any questions so far here? Anyone? See, if you don't have questions, either you are getting everything.
I have downloaded Anaconda, so
Perfectly
what
fine.
is
Yeah,
it
no
okay?
problem. Yeah, totally okay. Because yeah, even I'm using Anaconda. Okay, because it will give everything. Okay, it's big file. Okay, so I will cover one by one editor, what editor you can use. Okay, PyCharm. See, if your script is very long, you cannot run those on Jupyter Notebook. Then you need ID. Okay, if you want to deploy something, you have very huge file and they have you need to import and all. That time this ID is required. You can go with the PyCharm. Okay, a free version is available and paid version is also available. Okay, this editor you can use, and there is one more option, VS Code. Most of the people other programming which you if you use, right, so VS Code, right, so either you can go with the VS Code also. That's okay, both will work fine. I'm totally fine. So if either you have PyCharm or VS Code, both will work. Okay. Third is what? Jupyter Notebook. See, for Jupyter Notebook, install this Anaconda. So just go here. I will give all three links. Okay. So we download. It's a big file, more than 500 MB, but it contains a lot of things. Okay. For PyCharm also come under this. So it's you will get a good package. You can see, or many lot of predefined things. It's already take care. Let me click on the download. You can see Windows Max, for example. Let me click on the Windows. You will get for Python 3.11, Mac user and Linux user. So this is the links. So yeah, I will suggest go if you have good system configuration, please install Anaconda. It will really help you for you. Okay, because I use Anaconda environment. So I will show you the screen how it's look after installations. Okay, and if anyone is downloaded, let me know. I will step by step, I will show you how you can set up. So meanwhile, I will show you my screen, how it's look once you set up the Anaconda. Let me, my screen is visible, this Anaconda navigator screen. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So you can see Jupyter Notebook, then PyCharm, lot of things you will get. Okay. So once you set up, even you can manage your environment, right? Different environment also. I will show you this all the things, right? So if anyone is downloading, please let me know. Or if everyone done with the setup, then also please inform me. Based on that, we'll go. And you can share your screen if someone have any issues or installing. I just wait for a couple of minutes for installation.
So in the Anaconda Navigator, I chose Jupyter Notebook.
Yeah, just click on the Jupyter Notebook and launch. Yeah, it will open in any default browser, like this window. This window.
Yes, yeah.
Oh. What about the other? See, do not use online editor, right? If you're come up with the I have solution, I will use web editor. No, because there are certain disadvantages. Whatever work you will, then you need to manage and store separately, right? Then you need to take a lot of things. Don't go with the right. You are not doing temporary work, right? You need to long run. You need to use those things. So please set up everyone in your system and let me know if you are done. Anyone have any challenges? You can please share your screens. I will try to guide you. So I will give a 5 minutes to set up everyone. Okay. So even if you want to take a 5 minutes break, you can take your breaks also and set up these things. Okay. I'm here only. Let me know if anyone need any help. So everyone done or it's still going on? Or anyone have any issue while setuping?
Mine is taking time. It's still
Yeah.
downloading.
Anaconda, you are downloading? Which setup
Yeah.
you're trying to do? Okay, and yeah, definitely it will take some time. 500 MB
Yeah.
plus. What about others?
Mine is installing right now.
Okay. So once you are done with the download, right? Anyone just share your screen. I will then uh guide you the steps. It's a simple next you need to choose the default location. That's it. There's a no any special like things. So it's a very straightforward, but still you want to see. So anyone, once you download, done with the download, just share your screen. So I will tell you the step by steps how you install. And what about the other? Sai, Vidya, Salman. Sorry, you're done with the. You have already, or
About to install. Mine is about to install.
okay, okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah, mine also same, almost about to finish. Thank you.
Okay, okay, perfect. So we'll wait more time.
Yes, I have
So,
installed
okay, with
Jupyter notebook. Yeah.
okay, okay, perfect. Meanwhile, if anyone have any questions, please you can ask also. Meanwhile, we are doing installation. See, meanwhile, installation is going on, right? I just want to show you something. My one of the like pandas work. Okay. Actually, I was doing something. I found this notebook is open. So let okay. Okay, perfect. You have already then ready. That sounds good. My screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, why I'm showing you this code? Because end of the ending, when we are ending with this Python and pandas, this is the goal, right? You are in a position to write this type of code. Why, what is this? This is pure pandas code, okay? See, I already said I have build a ETL in-house tool, which only use two libraries, pandas and NumPy. Both are the libraries very powerful in terms of data. So now today's date, Python is very popular, so very big role of these libraries. And then you will ask, what is the drawback of this library? See, it's consumed a lot of RAM and CPU. That is one drawback. So sometime you need to load certain data, right? And then either you need to increase your configurations. Okay. But if you see the code, this is the code, right? Some cleaning code, some deletion code, right? Playing with the data, generating. This is the some fintech data. Okay, finance data, invoice data. So generating some extra columns, right? Then doing some calculations, right? Don't worry, this is look totally different as per the other programming language, but this is the how pandas code look like. Okay, this is what you're playing with the master data. You can see this is the state code. Now, what we are doing here, we are deriving the state code. So filling the missing value and you are generating your state code logic. This is called as transformation. So there is a one thing, ETL. ETL, right? So what is the ETL? Extraction, transformation, load. So there are two types. Okay. Okay. One you do with the cloud. When you do with the cloud, you need a lot of things, right? And cloud pipelines, then Snowflake and all the cloud technologies set up the pipeline. For the small organization, cloud is not required. So they do all with the libraries. E stand for extracting the data. So what we do in our organization for E, just the knowledge, okay? So I have some time. So meanwhile, installation going on. So quickly, we will cover this. See, when we talk about the extraction, that means reading the data from some source, right? So that can be CSV, Excel, PDF, JSON, XML, text, log, TML, database, and any ERP. See, I'm saying any ERP that can take SAP or Tally. Right? Oh no, Oracle. That's this SAP Tally, and there's one more API. Okay, so these are the E. E means extracting the data. You now in the industry, these are the source available. Now why I'm talking about these are the source because I have some client who they have only SAP ERP. Okay. Now they have one more. I just want to here add web scrubbing. And one more thing is what? So these are the source. Okay. So because I remember one client they use only SOAP API, right? Very old, right? Or very old. So we use that integration. Some send CSV, some send Excel file over the mail, and you need to do the analysis, right? You need to clean the data and do analysis. Even while your interview, okay, you will get a lot of CSV and Excel. They will send you Excel and CSV. They simply tell you do the analysis, clean the data, and whatever you want to do, just give me your analysis report based on this profile. So most of the people you are going to get in like interview call this Excel CSV. That is also your source. PDF, then you need some libraries to read the data. JSON, XML. Okay, this. Then log, HTML, data. Okay, then ERP tally. So see, now let's quickly tell you about the transformation. Okay, see what is transformation? Transformation means here you do all your business logic. Okay, all your logic part come here, right? Why I'm saying logic? See, whatever your data, these are the data not in that position that you directly use and do analysis. Either you can use in Tableau and Power BI and directly start your analysis. It's not the case in real time, right? You need to do here most of the year. 70% work will be here in real time industry. Okay, so most of the your work load here only. So if you see this notebook, right? So what I'm doing here, that is only logic. This work is going on. Sometime missing data, how you will fill the missing data, then you need to talk your business analysis. See, this is the very important data points. It's not missing in client data. Then they will discuss with the why this is missing. Is they are capturing or not? If they are capturing, then you need to expose that data to our team, right? If they are not capturing, then you need to build some mechanism to start capturing. Meanwhile, how you fill those gaps? You want to go with the without that data points? Those are the things come here. So you can see here, lot of data is missing. I'm generating data, writing some master data, some writing extra data. See, this is the means I'm generating. I'm creating one new column, storing this. All are the meaning of this. Okay. See here, filling NA and all the things. Okay. So industry 70% is effort here. Once it's ready, this is load is simple, storing your data. Storing in again back to database or Excel, okay, anywhere, right? Storing in database Excel. And this data you can consume in Power BI or Tableau for your analysis. Or ML people also use this directly in this data. Okay. So this is what ETL, right? So here most of the things we do in Pandas, NumPy. Here the problem in the industry, this T. Okay, any questions here? And what about the status of solutions? I will take the questions. Any questions on this? Anyone? Hello?
The transform, which includes the filling of data, cleaning up the data, everything, right?
Everything. Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
See, cleaning
So
take a lot of steps.
extracting won't take much time. It's just like we are taking the data from different sources.
Uh, if your in-house system, right, so it will not take. But when you talk about the clients, it take a lot of time because there are some firewall, there are some discussions, right? How you are going to expose data, what parameter. There are discussions, right? Consuming, calling their API. Then you need to build a mechanism to authenticate yourself, right? You are the right person to get their data. So sometime
Mhm.
extract take time in business side, connecting with your client, right? Because it's not very
Okay.
straightforward. They will give you your data, right? If it's a
Yeah, yeah.
SAP, definitely they will not give. They will say my SAP is very banking domain. They will not give. So in that case, they go with the SFTP model or they will share the Excel. Those are the things. Yeah, but definitely once you get the data, extract is only just read and load the data. That means whatever the data health doesn't matter, but you have data. Now T will take care of your health of data. T will identify how much missing value, what is the situation of data. So all the work you need to do here. Once it's ready, then you will load it. And before the load, you can do some using matplotlib. You can basic feature engineering or categorical data checking and all of this. But this take, yeah, this is the taking a lot of time. Come under cleaning, transformation. Transformation take bit more time.
Mhm.
Depend business to business.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Any other questions? Go ahead. See, these are the things very important. You can ask your questions because when you go in an interview, definitely they will ask you. They will ask you how you extract the data. Could you please tell me the number of source you use to extract the data? How you extract, whatever the so let's ask the questions. Don't worry. See, might be there is a situation I'm not able to answer your questions, right? I will then next day I will answer, no problem. So if I'm giving a chance to open ask questions, please go ahead because this really help you in interview, right? Anyone? See, if you are not asking question, then I will ask question to everyone. Either I need to do, either you need to do. Okay, just okay. So done with the installation, everyone. All already or still installation going on?
Yes, mine is also done.
Okay. What about other? See, anyone behind, just let me know. I will wait more 5 minutes, no problem.
Mine is still installing. I think I need another couple of minutes.
No problem. Yeah, fine. Anyone, any questions? Please ask me questions. So I will give a lot of knowledge, right? Whatever I have. See, if you ask, then discussion will go. I will go more deep. I will explain you, right? Utilize whatever the time I have, right?
Yes, yes, I understand that. So, in real life scenario, if as a data analyst, extraction in the sense, you mean we can extract the data, right? Can you
Yeah,
give me a real life situation for that extraction as part of, I mean, as a data analyst?
yeah, definitely, definitely. See, now extraction vary from company to company. Okay, so now depends on your which type of integration you're doing, right? Sometime if you're working on the customer, for example, let's real time example. If you see feedback analysis, okay, so there is a some portal, e-commerce portal. You want to do feedback analysis, right? Whatever the feedback customer giving on the product, you need to do the analysis. Now your source become your like customer feedback. So there are two things. If you're doing valid analysis, then definitely you will get in-house data. So team will expose you whatever is stored in their database, whatever the feedback. Other, for example, for learning purpose, when you do, right? So you need to do with the web scraping. But in real-time situation, definitely you will get either API. See, most of the case you will get this API. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
client I work, that's having more than like 500 crore turnover, they use this API. Nowadays, API is a common channel to talk everybody. Now you will ask, what is the API? This is full form. If you say application programming interface, that means you and your customer need to agree on some set of format. Okay, okay. What this is the format. Let's say any example. Let me check here. Name. So I will give a customer name. Why is that? DSTIN. So this is the GSGN, and what is the rate of that service or goods? So let's say 18%. So these are the one format, right? Both your current nowadays in IT, they agreed because it's common. Because all the application they have, SAP can write REST API, even Node.js can write, Java people can write, Python people can write. So all are the right, they expose this format. So you need to agree with what format you need data, they will send you. And you need to consume it if you're connected with the outside system. Okay. If you have proper terms and security condition is agreed, but directly is not allowed. They use some authentication. Either they use API key, and they use some sort of the encryption, APG, APG is also there, which provided by Google, and PGP encryptions or some other encryption. So whatever data they will send you, encrypt you. Okay. And then based on that, you need to open this data, expose, and you do all your work. Then again, you need to log the data and send. Okay. So this is the what one when you get the data and you need to send reverse. There is one more way. If you are working with the same company, for example, you in the same company, you are working as a data analysis. So they have big database. I think big data also they have data or big database. Okay. Now in that case, what happens? Your manager or your team decide to do the analysis or whatever the data you have. So whatever the table size is very big. Okay. So they will not give a direct access of table. DB will give either view or some set of role, right? It will give for a small database. Okay. So on that database, you need to connect using Python and load your data and you need to do your analysis. So if you're working in-house work, mostly this is the process in company. They will create a view for you. So if you do something wrong, if you, for example, initial, those are the analysis, right? Just simply write select star from, right? Even DBA restrict this. In our case, we restricted. If you put directly star, it will not take all the data. Otherwise, I have millions of data. It will load entire data, right? In your world query, select star from. So DBA
Yeah.
basically restrict this, but still they will give a separate view. It will, so based on that, it will not impact any current work. Okay. And they give a separate one. So most of the US client based on this, because they give you this simple view and role, you need to fetch their data and you need to do your own analysis. And if you're starting with that customer, that means that customer is not onboarded. The calls is going on, sales team is approaching, then they start with the Excel. They send you one simple data. I'm giving one by one this month data. Plus, let's do POC. POC means just take my data and just show me the some potential. Based on that, we'll take a call forward. So in that case, most of the time you will get CSV in Excel. Okay. Most of the Power BI Tableau people get CSV Excel because initially still they need to work on POC things. Once there is a potential, then they build the pipeline because by building pipeline is very costly. Okay. So they decide only if there is a good potential for business. Okay. So this is a common, right? API you will get and database access, and this is the Excel. This is the common throughout, right? Web scraping again is not common, right? But out of 10, yeah, there are two companies which specifically work on some web scraping and log analysis. They go with that, those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, anyone? Okay. What's the Vaisakhi done with the installation?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone is able to print hello message, right, in their notebook? Yes or no?
Yep.
Okay. So shall we go ahead? Let's quickly finish some basic things in Python. Okay. Okay. So use of Python. What is the use of Python, right? So nowadays in developer use of Python. Okay. In developer, how they use the Python? There is a framework, Django, Flask. Okay. And some REST APIs, right? So they widely used for quick medium level project development. See, I mentioned medium level because it's still Those are the big project. Python is not good. Django is not good. Django Python is very much good if your project is size is small and medium. For large scale, still Java is very good because they have their inbuilt sort of things. Okay. So there is one thing in development side. In data science, ML, Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch. These are the libraries for all your machine learning and even few NLP libraries work. Automation sector, scripting, Python scripting. Selenium is a common web automation URL lib. VS4 for scrapping. Okay, and these are the common nowadays in industry use of Python. Okay, so most of the common, if you see, this two things is very popular nowadays. Okay. Now let's come back to here. What is compiler? Can anyone tell me what is compiler? Because we discussed in theoretical session about compiler, right? Can anyone tell me what is compiler? If someone asks you, right, or if you are discussing something, someone raised this compiler word. So what you will understand? Anyone? Just you can try, right? No problem. You can guess.
Compiler, it translates human readable code into I think binary language, so the machine can read it or
Correct.
assembly.
Perfect. Perfect. See, whatever you write, right, it's not that the way your machine can understand. For example, you write here print hello. Okay. So it's not means this hello directly going to the machine. No. Here you need to convert into the bytecode, right? So here compiler work, right? It's compile. So whatever the syntax level error, it's come here. Okay. So compiler will help you all the like sort of the any syntax related one. Right? After that, interpreter will come. Okay. Now, like what is interpreter? Can anyone tell me? You can tell, right? Based on the name, what is the use of interpreter? What?
It translates the other way around.
Yeah, correct. Bytecode converted into the whatever the must. See, those are the language which is platform independent. Mostly they use interpreter and they are slow. So there are few language it's very fast. For example, C. C don't have interpreter. C is only compile based language. It's much faster. Like most of the operating system and things and main even you know NumPy. This library NumPy is purely written in programming C. NumPy is very fast. It's developed using programming C because it's a language, right, which used for operating system development, core applications, any main algorithm you can use C because it's much faster. Where performance come into the picture, you can use C. It's only compile based language, but there is one drawback. It depends on your operating system. For example, you created one code and created bytecode. Bytecode means executable code, your output file. Only it will work in same like whatever the operating system you use to generate it. For example, you used window, so it will work, that output file will work only on Windows system. It will not work in any other operating system. So that is a one drawback in with the C. It's depend on your operating system. But those are the commercial language. Java and Python, those are the interpreter based language because they give the facility, write your code in window, their output will work everywhere. Linux, Ubuntu, everywhere. Okay. So this language compromise with the some performance and speed, but focus on the market. Okay. So Python is also interpreter-based language. Okay. But again, there is a compiler is there, right? With the Java, even with the Python. Okay. So in Python, what is a compiler? They generate PYC file. If you open your code somewhere, right, you file this file, PYC. This is Python compiler file internally handled by Python. In Java, there is a you need to run the command to generate this file. In Python, it's not required. Okay. So what is this file? This is called as bytecode. Don't worry, I will tell you what is bytecode. Okay. See, these are the things is what? Bytecode. Okay. Executable code, right? It's a any number or any string which is understand by only machine. Okay. So whenever you write hello, it's convert into the bytecode. Now this bytecode pass to the interpreter language. If you're using interpreter based programming language, now interpreter will say interpreter always platform dependent. Means, for example, you are Windows, so interpreter is also Windows based. Okay. So when you install this bytecode pass to the interpreter, interpreter will say, okay, let me convert this into whatever the machine. If it's Ubuntu, I will convert this into the form of Ubuntu. If it's Windows, I will convert in the form of Windows. Okay, that is the reason those are the language platform independent. They work on any operating system because this interpreter translate your bytecode into the machine code. Okay, what is interpreter? Interpreter basically execute your code line by line. What is compiler? Compiler will check block of code. It whatever the syntax error is coming from here, handled by your editor itself. If you're using PyCharm VS Code, you just write wrong syntax. It will immediately tell you some red sign on your screen. That is because of compiler. That is compile based error. Interpreter basically generate runtime error, which we need to handle using try and accept. Right? Those are the things. So this is how your program will work. So whatever you type your screen, it's go to the bytecode. Bytecode will send interpreter. Interpreter will send machine code. If there is no error. If you write any code, there is a syntax error, compiler will throw you error. If you write anything, for example, you're trying to divide number by 0, you're trying to divide 10 by 0, right? Immediately, interpreter will throw you runtime error. Compiler will allow you because as per compiler, this is not syntax error. But when you go to the interpreter and when you try to perform this, it will throw you 0 division error. Let me show you. See, 0 division error. See, this is runtime error. So nowadays, one of the difficult thing to handle in programming language, runtime exception. Okay. So mostly it's come based on the while interpreter when you are executing the code, and then it's machine codes. Any questions here? See, don't worry if it's just for the knowledge point of view. Anyone have any questions? I will go more detail. This is what our Python structure it's look like, right? How the Python is working. See, base is very important, right? If your base is not good, you will not able to do very good in language. That is the reason I'm explaining you very deep and detail. What is the Python, where we use, what is the flow of Python? So let me know any questions here. Yeah, all clear or any questions?
I'm good.
All good? Okay, perfect. So now here come up with the Java, right? So compiler plus interpreter, right? So not depend on your OS, it's slow as compared to C. All the language, all the interpreter-based language slow. Okay. Now, if someone asks you who's faster, Java or Python, then how you will answer this question? Java versus Python. Because most of the people do this comparison. Who's faster? Anyone can tell me. Yes, you can guess also. No problem. Who is faster, Java or Python?
Java, I guess.
Yeah, definitely it's Java, right? See, Python, it's much slower than the Java. Java is much faster than the Python. Python support ease of use. It's not support on the speed and those other things, right? So if you come up with the Python, you need to compromise with the one thing, which is speed. Okay. But yeah, ease of use is very good in Python. Okay. So again, based on the business scenarios. Yeah.
Variables are already predefined in Java, so it's easier to compile.
Sorry. I didn't get you. First one. Could you please repeat your again question?
Java, you have to define your variable, right? And in Python, it does it itself whenever you're declaring it.
Yes. In Python, yeah. While variables things I will cover, yeah. How we declare the variable, how we define, right?
So is that also the reason why
Yeah. Yes. And not, yeah, that is, you can consider, right, based on that. But the main reason is what the Java ecosystem. See, any language performance will impact how you design the ecosystem. See, when we build any application, right, in industry, we design their architecture, right? So while designing the architecture, we focus what we are targeting. If we are targeting the perform speed, then we'll focus on in that direction, right? When Python is designed, it's lower overloaded with the very heavy things. One of the main reason of Python is getting slow, many heavy loaded things. I will give the one example, dynamically typed. So Python have one more work to do. It need to internally find out which data type is this. But in Java, you need to declare.
Yeah.
Right? Java, no need to think. So these are the small things which make the speed-wise difference. Yeah, this is the example. See, why Java is faster, because in that here you need to identify your types, right? Here you need to no need to identify, right? In Python you can write any way code, right? You can write print hello, print this, you can write object oriented, but in Java there is a restricted. You need to go with this way. When your writing of code is fixed, then its speed will increase. Okay.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Okay, now there is a common questions, right? Function, what is function, what is module, what is libraries? Okay, because we talk about a lot Python having huge libraries. One of the big advantage of Python, huge libraries. What is the meaning of library? Is it possible? Can we create the library? So your answer is yes. Okay. What is a library? Collection of code that is called as one function. Okay. You create any like big code, right? It's contain 10,000, 2,000 of line, and you call it in one function. Okay. Collection of function is treated as a one module. Okay. So one module can contain your, for example, 50, 100, 200 functions. One library contain 50 to 500 modules. So that is the power of library. Panda is a library. So think how big Panda is, right? Okay. So library is not just a small thing. Okay. Many time library you need to install using pip install. It will not come by default with the Python. You need to use pip for installation. So for example, you say see experimental in Jupyter notebook, you'll write this, it will install for you. So it's see star means it's running. So you need to just wait. So saying install spelling is incorrect. So if you see the like libraries, right, it's very big, and always you need to always see requirement is already satisfied because I have already installed, right? Okay. If you check pandas, let me see, do I try to install pandas? So mostly panda is also there. Let me see. So these are the one power of libraries, right? It's very huge. Okay. So these are the libraries because when you import module. From module, you use the functions. Any questions here, please? Here you can see I have already pandas also. Anyone? All set? Any questions here? Yes or no?
I think it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead. So import math. See, for import, you no need to install, right? So it's module. It's come inbuilt with the Python when you install, right? You will get some OS commands. You will get some like datetime. So no need to install. It's come because those are the module. Okay. Library is always more you need to install using this. It's an external thing, so it's big. So maths and these other things are right. Uh, mm, Modules. Okay. Any questions?
So I gave this install command for pandas, and it
Hmm.
says that the requirement already satisfied. So in Anaconda, is it like already inbuilt?
Correct. Anaconda take care of all your basic things, pandas, numpy, and few libraries.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to print high, right, you can see high. This is our print. So you observe one thing here. So for example, let me use the loop. Okay, I just want to show you for I right. Don't worry, I will take loop separately. But here I just want to show you one scenario with a print. So see, it's printing high, right? But you observe one thing, nature of print, it's by default going on new line, right? How? Because you not mentioned, right? Because in Java, there is a ln, new line, go in new line. But see, bro, here in Python print, it's by default new line. So if you want to say don't go on new line, right? So you need to use something to tell here. One second. So this will really help you for pattern programming. Okay. So you need to write here and you need to don't go with the new line, just print with the space. You can see. If you want to use separator, you can use the separator also. See. Okay. So this is the nature of print. By default, it will go in new line. If you do not want to go new line, you can use and. It means you are saying that do not go directly on the new line. Fine. Okay, perfect. Now here I just want to please one by one I will ask you the questions. Okay. What will be the output of this three? Quickly, one by one you need to tell everyone. Yeah, I see. Just guess, right? What is output? 1 is equal to 2, 0 is equal to false, 10 is equal to 10.0.
True.
Okay.
False.
Okay.
And false.
Okay. Yeah, next. Yeah, Baisakhi. Just guess.
I think it's true, false, and 10.0.
0. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, next. Gautam.
I think error for everything.
Okay. Error for everything. Okay. Next. Yeah, Sai. Sorry, I cannot hear you, Sai.
Now it's okay. Just a moment.
Yeah, yeah. Audible. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
What's the output of this three?
Just a moment. I'm just typing it off.
Yeah, just guess it. No need to just run it. Okay, just guess then tell me the output.
It's a float, I guess.
Oh,
The
this
third
one.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first one will be true.
Mm-hmm.
And the 10th one, the print and
Okay. Yeah. Prinsa, what's your view on this?
It's true,
Mm-hmm.
true, false, true, 10.
True, 10. Okay, perfect. What about other next? Please, everyone need to tell, okay? So slowly we are going. Yeah, next. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it would be true, true, and true.
True, true, and true. Okay, yeah, perfect. Next.
True, true, and
Yeah,
true.
true, true, and true. Perfect. So here I'm getting the answer, right? True, true, and true. Okay, yes, Salman?
Yeah, true, false 10.0.
True, false, 10.2. Okay. Okay, so those are the people, true and true and true. Any specific reason why you are saying true? Because see here, one side number, one side string, how it's become true. Your answer is right. If you see, it's all are true.
I
Okay.
think by default is it assigns one as a true and zero as false as a Boolean value if you don't declare it otherwise. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. So perfect. Yeah. So if you see all are the true. So I will cover this one later. First, we need to understand this 2 point. So see, in Python, very important things I'm going to tell you basic wise, everything is true. Okay. Everything true means uh if you write hey, right, this is also true. True. It's treated as a true in Boolean. This is also treated as a true. You write anything, you write any array, right? It will just keep a note, okay? I will prove this later. This is treated as a true. What is treated as a false uh in Python? None. Okay. Blank string, blank quotes, okay, and zero. Okay, anything which sounds like nothing, that is only treated as a false. Rest everything is what true. Okay. Now let's back to here. So here you are writing one. What is the one? One come under here on this first parameter, right? Anything, right? So it's become what? True. Okay. So this stands for what? True. Python. Any string, any number which not sound is equal to nothing or empty, it's true. And it's what? False. Clear? So here one become true, true become true is what? It's giving true. Here zero becomes what? False. False is equal to false, it's what? False. Is it clear, this one? Anyone have any questions here?
So when I changed that 1 into 2 in my Jupyter notebook, it gave me false. Can you please try it?
Yeah, because see, now one as a consider as a basically is a true. Here you will not get. That is the reason I said I will explain you this concept later. This will not applicable directly to other string. Even you try high here, right? It will not work for you. Okay, just note this. I will later explain you where it will consider these things. But here you need to write only 1 or 0 because 1 and 0 is treated as a Boolean and Boolean value. 1 and 0 either true and false. But Python concept wise, this is all treated as a true and false. This is the definition. What is in Python true? Anything, any string, any number, any array, consider as a true. And anything which sounds like none, empty, quotes, and zero, it's false. Just keep a note of this. Okay. Here you can't apply this logic. But when we go in operator, there is one operator which is called as and or. Okay, logical and bitwise operator. Okay. So okay, let's to clear here your doubts. Okay, let me tell you because I do not want to let you go with some questions. You can see hi, right? And and 5. What is the output for this? Could you please guess this output? See now it's very easy to here guess, right? Now can anyone tell me any error or anything? What will be the output? Anyone? No? So let me run this one. It's saying what 5?
It's 5.
Anyone know why it's 5? It's very difficult to find out. Right? Now, this is the assignment I will give. I will explain you the solution, but do more research on this, okay? And tomorrow I will explain you in detail when I cover the operator, okay? Now, here that concept will... No, it's not allowing to... Okay. Now, this will explain you this concept, okay? Now, here this concept is required, okay? Because whenever you deal with the AND, right? So there is one logic. So whenever you are performing, because the AND will work perfectly with this. Okay. When you see true and true, this will work perfectly fine. What happened when you use which is not true Boolean value? Then this concept will apply, which I will take in logical operator section, which is very interesting. Okay. Only few people, even those are the doing very good in Python, they don't know this definitions. Okay, this is the core concept of Python. So I will cover in logical operator for now, not now to confuse more, right? Because it's a bit tricky. So I will take in logical operator sections once you're good with this. That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, now back to here, right? So now third point, why it's giving true? Because here 10 and 10.0. Okay, so see, uh, in Python, right? So if you compare, it will compare with their value, right? So it's 10 and it sounds like 10. Most of the time, people think it will be give a false because of fault. No. So in Python, if you compare 10, 10.0, you will get the true. Okay. Now more things here. One more trick is here. What will be the output of this two? If you divide any number 5 by 2 and 5.52/2, okay. And let's do this way. One more I will add here. 5.0 divided by 2. What is the output? Quickly. See, without running, if you guess, it's better.
2,
The
2,
first one is 2.5.
Oh, 2.5, okay.
First one.
Okay.
I don't know the second and third one. Second one
Okay.
might be 2.
Okay. Yeah. Next. Anyone try?
Yeah, first one is 2.5, second one is 2, I guess.
Okay. What about third one?
It is 2.5.
Let me run this one. See, 2.5, 2.0, 2.5. There is no integer. Okay. See, I will tell you here. So if you divide any number by 2, definitely it's a simple division. So whatever will be the output, it will as it is. So this is the correct. But now here you are using floor division. Okay. This is called as floor division. Okay. So when you talk about the floor division, that means only it will return the integer. Okay. So if you use integer here, you will get the integer. But if here is any float value you are doing, you will get a float. Okay. 2.0. As an output, you will get the float. You will not get actual output. If you see as per division, it's written 2.5, right? But it's floor division. So because of float division, after point, it will not return anything, but it will return 2, but their data type is what? Float. Because your first value in float, right? And you are doing float division, your output will be float. Most of the time people say it's 2 because it's float division. No. Float division give the data type based on your first value. If it's float, it will give a float. If it's integer, it will give the integer. And this is normal division. Okay, it will return as it is. Okay, 2.6. Okay, cool. Perfect. So now we are here, right? What will the output of this following? Sorry, I will cover this answers. Quickly guess. I will paste this as assignments. You need to do a research and find out the solution for this. Okay. First things I will take tomorrow session. Okay. So here, this concept, just remember while solving that. Okay. I will paste this also. Let's move on here. Okay. See Boolean value. Okay. All same things. I will take later. What's here? Okay, that's basic thing. So let me open the notebook, keywords and identify. So I pasted in chat, okay, just copy it as assignments, okay. What is identifier? How you declare the variable in Python? Just write right here, number is equal to 10, right? So what is number? What is this number? It's a variable, right?
Yes.
Okay, but that's fine. It's a variable, but there are some standard rule to declare the variable, right? You cannot declare the variable whatever you want, right? So 1 second, let me remove some outcomes and I will ask you. Then I will. So here we are going to learn how to declare first basic thing in Python, which to start with the Python, how you declare the variable. Okay. So here I declare the variable 1 2 total test, total 1 2 3, test 2 share test, gas, and one by one you need to tell which is going to not work. Only things. Yeah, start. Which is wrong out of 7?
The first one, the
Okay.
fourth one,
Okay. First 4,
6 and
6,
7.
7. 1 4 6 7. Everyone.
For me, it's 4, 6, 7.
4 6 7. Okay. Okay. Anyone? Any other?
6 and 7.
Only 6 7. Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. So see, this is what variable declaration. So very careful with the variable declarations. Okay. In if you work in IT projects, variable declaration is very killing. If you declare something wrong, which not sound like anything, it's a very problematic. So if sometime people ask you how long you can declare the variable, anyone have any questions? What is the length of this? What is the max length of this in Python?
I don't know.
Anyone? No? So I will tell. So there is no any specific length. You can declare as much as long you want to declare the variable. There is a no any specific. You want to take name of the customer of the customer. Okay. You can declare. But declare your variable properly in when you are working in a company. Okay. It's okay if it's long. Okay. But what is this case? Can you tell me which case I am using to declare the variable? There are few case, right? So what case I am using here? There is a
Look,
this case and there is a one more case, right? One of one of the test. Few people use this.
this
Mm-hmm.
one is a camel case, I guess.
Yeah, camel case, correct. And this is the snake case. So most of the time we prefer snake case, okay, to declare the variable, okay, and camel case to declare the class or function name, okay. Depends, you can use any case, but I mostly prefer this snake case to declare my variable, okay. Now let's back to your thing. So now we are talking about these things, okay. So declaration. Now once you talk about the declaration, I come back to here. In Python you cannot declare anything, right? There are some restrictions, there are some rules. So see, you writing one by one, let me comment. Let me see if it's you all out. No. Okay. See, it's giving invalid syntax. That means in Python you cannot start with a number. So while declaring function, class, or variables, you cannot start with the number. Point one. Okay. So you will get the syntax error. That's point two. You can start with the character which can contain any number, it will work. Okay. So for example, here customer name, cust name 2 or 1, that will work fine. Okay. This is perfectly fine. That's correct. So, see, in middle also it will work. Start is not allowed, middle and end is allowed. Now fourth. Few people say this is wrong. Yes. So here, if you see this dollar is a restricted, you cannot use dollar anywhere in declaration in Python. Very careful, okay? So that is the reason again this is error. Now underscore, right? So only few, most of the no one say, right, that's error. Yeah, definitely it's not error. There in Python, it's concept of private variable, okay? Underscore with a double underscore. It's a special function, one underscore private variable will cover in class. So that's also not an error. Okay, it will work. Now let's come to this one. It will immediately give the error because def is a keyword in green color. Sometime compiler tell you. Okay. If is a keyword, it will definitely give the error. Okay, this is not allowed. Keyword is not allowed. Now few people will ask you, Prem, how I will know what is the keyword? And what are the keyword which I cannot use? So definitely there is a way I will tell you. Okay. But before that, let's jump to our definition. Rule of identifier. Alphabet symbol lower upper is okay. If identifier start with the underscore, then it's indicated it's private variable. That's also fine. We cannot start with any digit. Dollar symbol not allowed in Python. Python reserve keyword is not allowed. Any questions this on 5 points? Everyone is clear with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your next question is what, how I know the reserve keyword. So simple, you need to import keyword dot list. So these are the reserved keyword. Okay. If you want to check the length, let me use alien. How many reserved keyword available in Python, which you cannot use. Even you cannot keep your file name with reserved keyword. Okay. Your program will not work. Very careful. 36. So false, none, and true. These are the only keyword which start with the first letter capital. Rest all are this small. And, as, assert, sync, wait, break, class, continue, def, del, if, else, expect, finally. Okay. All the held, while, try, written, all are this reserved keyword. That means you cannot declare any file name, any class name, any variable name, cannot save with any of these things. Is it clear? Any questions?
No.
Perfect. So now here, talk about the variable length. You can see I can declare very long variable. That's fine. It's working fine. So there is a no length. Okay. Now here, this sides, you got it. There is a no size. What about this side? Again, this side is also no length. You can declare whatever the long you want to declare. Okay. It will create your based on that. Okay. That's fine. But try to keep your variable name, which give us sounds like why you are using. Okay. This is one tips. Sounds like perfect. Now we will back to the main core concept of the Python. Okay, if you understand these things, whatever you are seeing here, right? Your Python, if you got this all things very carefully, then you are good in Python. Python is all about this only things, whatever you are seeing on the screen, data types and collections. If you're good in data types and collection, most of the time you can able to write any script and you can do a lot of things. Okay. Why collection? Because collection have a lot of use functions, okay, which solve your problem very easily. Data types, which you want to play with, like your different like scenarios and things, right? For even we'll see typecasting also. Okay. So whatever the data types, integer, float, complex, boolean, string, none, byte array. See, byte array, we are not going to see, none, we are not going to see because not required. When you are playing with the memory and you want to store very less memory, then you can go with this concept. Okay. But I listed here. Int, float, complex. Complex again, not required, but yeah, those are the machine learning people, right? And mathematical work they are doing, right? Real part, imaginary part, complex variable is required for that. Okay. But I will explain you how it's look like, how you declare. Boolean and string. String is it's a big collections also and one data types also. Now let's talk about the collection. List, tuple, set, and dictionary. More, this is the power of Python. Okay, this is the main core data structures. Okay, in most of the program you are going to use, you need to decide which you need to use. Either this, if you ask me, which is commonly used, list and dictionary. Tuple set based on your specific environment. Some people use set for remove the duplicates, but that is not a case. I will explain you when we'll come into the collection. For agent set range. Range basically used in Python also. Okay. So tomorrow target we will start with the data types and typecastings. Okay, we'll go more detail. Okay. And here few things which you use in Python, like type to check the data types. Okay, print any message, ID to memory address. For example, where this A19 is stored, you can use ID. It will tell you the memory address. This is the memory address. Okay. Any questions till now? Everyone is clear on?
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So before typecasting, okay, I will cover the typecasting. I want to show you something that is related to operators, because I will give you some assignments based on the operators. Okay, let me open the menu for operator. String, functions, operators. Okay. Okay. So I will quickly give the high level overview on operator. Based on that, I will give a 10 to 20 questions which you need to just solve before joining tomorrow's session. Let me go to... Yeah, my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
See, yeah, this is the operator in Python. Okay. So see what is new here. This last one is new. Most of the time, sometime they ask in interview, what is the identity and membership operator? Don't worry, I will explain you, but these are the new thing in Python. And what is more, this two operator is new in arithmetic. Floor division and exponential. Rest will match with the other programming language. Okay. But this two and this two, you can talk about the new in Python. Okay. Arithmetic as it is, relational comparison for logical bitwise. Some people face here complication. Don't worry, I will explain with the Boolean value. Assignment operator, identity and membership. We will talk about in detail. Okay. But I'm just testing this because I am going to give the assignment based on this. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Now, based on this, I will give assignments, even some assignment based on the if conditions also. Don't worry, try to write the program. Okay. I will try to give the assignment which is not required any loops and all, only basic things. Swap to number without using third variable. How to declare two value without in like this. How you can like this way, right? In Python, there is one more magic, right? BC. You can declare like this also. 10, 11, and 12. It will give your value, A, first value to A, second value to B, C, A, second value to B, third value to C, C. So all these basic things we'll see tomorrow. Okay. And tomorrow focus is what operator and typecasting. Okay. And programs. So this part tomorrow focus and this all operators. Any questions? No? Be ready with tomorrow your notebook or any whatever your editor, because from tomorrow we are going to write programs. Okay. So in sessions, I will give a couple of the programs you need to write, and we will focus on the pattern programming also after we are done with these things. Okay. Just complete your assignments. I will give a couple of video to watch before joining the session. So please watch twice. Okay. Those are the very new to Python. Please watch 2 times those videos before joining the session. And I will give some MCQs assignment, try to solve. If you're not able to solve, that's okay. Just put your remarks. Okay. We'll discuss in sessions. Okay. So we'll stop here today. Okay. And tomorrow, same time, we'll join. Before that, any questions? So I'm happy to take your questions or any open feedbacks, right? If its speed is okay or will slow down more, feel free to tell me. I'm okay.
I think it's okay. Everything's okay for me.
All okay? Okay. Okay, sounds good. Then perfect. So let's then catch up tomorrow. I will share the assignments with everyone and what video you need to watch before joining tomorrow's session. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
sure.
much, everyone. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
See you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
ഇതാണ് അസൈൻമെന്റ്
ഇവിടുന്ന് നോക്കണം